Hey guys, Luke back with another guide video. This time it's going to be on how to get every incantation in the game. I'll go over all the prayer books, all the spell locations, and everything you'll need to get those spells. This video took me quite some time, so if you find it helpful, if you could leave me a like, that would help me a lot, and consider subscribing for more guide and PvP content. There are some long quest lines that need to be done to get some of these spells. I don't go over how to do the full quest lines in this video because those videos would take 40 minutes plus on their own for those quest lines. So this is going to be a long video. There will be timestamps down below that you can use to pick whatever spell you need, and click on the timestamp and it'll take you right to the spell. And without further ado, I'm going to start the guide right now. To get the Assassin's Prayer Book, you'll head to the Round Table Hold, and then in the smithing room you'll head down these stairs. Also, you'll need 3 stone sword keys, and you can buy some from the vendor in the Round Table Hold if you need them, and there's some in other places in the world. But once you come down here, there'll be a fog wall, and we'll use our stone sword key here. And then there's another fog wall, and we'll use it right here. And this one requires 2. I'm going to loot this real quick. Alright, and then we'll head in here, and then in this chest should be what we're looking for. And there's your Assassin's Prayer Book. And to get the Godskin Prayer Book, you'll need to bring a stone sword key to Rampart Tower, right here. And we will go ahead and path out. And there's a little jump you'll have to make right here, and jump across. Just make sure you run and jump, and do it as close as you can to the ledge. And then you can head this way, jump down here. And then in here you'll find yourself some rats. You can either kill them or run past them, whatever you want to do. I'm just going to go ahead and kill them. Oops. Or maybe they'll kill me. Alright. And then down here at this fog wall, you'll see the stone sword key pedestal thing. And then down here you'll find, hopefully, the Godskin Prayer Book. Well, the Godslayer's Seal that you can use to cast those. And the Godskin Prayer Book, so that's pretty cool. You got the seal down here too. And next up, we will go on to another prayer book. The first prayer book I'm going to show you is the Fire Monk's Prayer Book. And to get this prayer book, you'll head to Southern Lernia of the Lakes, right here where I'm at. And this is here again. Right here, you'll find a Fire Monk camp. And then inside this camp, you will find the prayer book itself. I think it's right here. There it is. And to get your Fire Giant's Prayer Book, you're going to want to head to the Mountain of the Giants. And to get here, you'll have to clear the Lanedale Capital, and then take the lift up. And then once you run through, you'll eventually find either the First Church of America or the Freezing Lake. Once you hit to the First Church of America, you'll just head up through here, and then you'll find this Guardian's Garrison here, and at the top will be an NPC we fight, and behind them will be the prayer book we're looking for. And you can also take this Grace here, which is a lot closer if you've already ran past the fort. And I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll speed this part up. There are mobs up here, so be careful. And then you'll roll through these boxes. And jump. I'm gonna use my Mimic tier because the guy one-shots with the shield. It's really strong. I actually did a video on this one. Come on, get him. Alright, now that he's dead, he'll drop his shield, and then back here somewhere should be the prayer book that we are looking for. Yep, right here. And there it is. Next up we have the Two Fingers Prayer Book, and to get this prayer book you'll head to the West Capitol Rampart, right here in the capital, and then you'll make your way over to this large building right there in that doorway. You just drop down here, head left, drop down to the left over here. And then we will head left here through this door. Take a right, and then straight back by the fireplace is where we will find our prayer book. And that is exactly right here. And now we have the Dragon Cult Prayer Book. If you want to get this prayer book, you'll head to the Artist Shack, and that is on the eastern side of Lernia of the Lakes right here. And just outside the shack, about right here, you'll see a knight in gold armor, and he will drop the prayer book, and those spells that you can get from that are Lightning Spear, Honed Bolt, and Electrify Armament. And now I will go ahead and kill him for you. Alright, and he should drop the Dragon Cult Prayer Book. If you want the Ancient Dragon Prayer Book, you will head to the Crumbling Ferrum Azula. To get here, you'll have to progress past the Fire Giant, and then once you're here, you'll land right here, and then you'll head up and around, and this will be the first grace you see when you start heading through, and then from here we'll run to the Prayer Book location. A big dragon will swoop out of the sky rather, and try to kill you. You can just run past him. He won't hit you. Keep running. And then in here will be a grace you can use. And then you can just keep running. I'm going to run past all these enemies and I'll show you exactly where the prayer book is. It's going to be on a body in the middle of this room, right by this blood-stained pool, right here. I already picked it up, so I have it already, but that's where it is. To find the Golden Order Principia book, you'll need to reach your way up to that hanging chair right there next to my head. And to do that, you'll need to come to the Erdtree Sanctuary. This is after defeating Godfrey. And once he's done, you can go over this way to this tree branch. And then you can climb the tree branch, and then once you get up here, you'll make a right. And then make an immediate left, hop over to here. And then in this broken window is a way you can get inside the building. And then to the right over here you'll find an item. Erdtree bow. And then over here you'll find your prayer book you're looking for. That is right here. To get Fire's Deadly Sin, you'll need to head to the West Capital Rampart, right here in Lanedale Royal Capital. And to gain access to this capital, you will have to kill the Dragon Tree Sentinel guy out here, and then that's how you get into the city. But once you're to the West Capital Rampart, you'll need to find a painting for the first half of this incantation. And then once we have the painting, we can go to another location and pick up the incantation. So we're going to start from the West Capital Rampart, and we're just going to head down the stairs here. Drop down to the left here, land on this building. You might be able to just jump straight down, but I'm trying to make sure I don't fall to my death. We're going to run into the big hall and then to the right here. And then back in this room right here, you'll find yourself the painting and a grace. The painting's right here. It's called Flightless Bird. And then now that we have this, we can head up to the windmill area, which I don't know if I have it on here. I do actually. We're going to go to Windmill Village, and this is just in the north of Altus Plateau. And then we're going to mount up and go straight up, and then we'll make a right once we hit the top before we hit the boss fight. Don't worry about these enemies, they don't attack. And then we're just going to go right. And then back behind this house, you'll find a spirit, and that spirit's going to drop you the incantation you're looking for. Fire's Deadly Sin. To get all the Bestial incantations, you'll need to do the Bestial Sanctum questline. And to do this questline, you just need to get a bunch of death roots and bring them back to the giant beast that's usually inside this room. And if you guys need a guide on how to get through that questline, I just uploaded one onto YouTube. So I will leave a link down below, and also probably put a card on the screen that you can click if you want to get all of these spells. You can just follow that guide, you can get them all that way. And next up, to get the Bloodboon spell, you'll need to go to the Mohgwyn Dynasty Mausoleum and head up. And eventually you will make your way to this room here. This is where you'll fight the boss Mohg, and he drops a remembrance that we'll use to turn in and get ourselves the Bloodboon incantation. So I'm going to go ahead and try to fight him. I probably won't beat him first try, so I'll just skip to me killing him. And then once you kill Mohg, he'll drop his Great Rune and his Remembrance, and you can use that Remembrance to purchase Bloodboon, the incantation. And also, you'll make sure you want to touch this, because then this will give you access to another incantation later. To get the incantation, Bloodflame Blade, you will head to the church area here in Lernia of the Lakes, right here. And then right about right here, you will see a Teardrop Scarab right there. And that Teardrop Scarab is going to drop us the spell we're looking for. Let me get a little closer. And there it is. If you'd like Bloodflame Talons, the incantation, you can head to the Avenue balcony and then make your way to the underground roadside and then make your way to the Forsaken Depths. It's quite the maze and quite a walk down here, but once you get down here, you'll defeat Mohg the Omen, the boss fight down there, and then that will drop the incantation. I'll show you the clip of me killing it and it dropping. And also, as a side note, in my Frenzied Flame incantation guide video that I have on my channel, there's a timestamp for the Shunning Grounds. Like, I'll show you like how to get through it. So if you want to know how to get down here, you can just view that. And then once you kill him, he'll drop his incantation for you. And there it is. And next up we have Swarm of Flies. To get Swarm of Flies, you'll need to get yourself into the Erdtree area, or the Consecrated Snowfield, and then head over here to this marker and you will be invaded. Once you defeat that invader, a teleporter will open up that you can use, and that teleporter will bring you down to here where I'm at now, the Palace Approach Ledge. And this is a common rune farming spot, so you may know of it already, but once you are here, we'll go by horseback and we'll just head down this way. This is a very dangerous area, so be pretty careful when you're coming through here. Basically, we're just looking for a cave to go into that has an item, and I think it's right back here. If this isn't it, it'll be in the next one. Nope, that's right. So you'll just head right to here where I'm at now. I can't show you on the map because I don't have a map, but it'd be about right here if you were looking at it. Next up we have Ogheel's Flame. This is one of the dragon incantations that you can cast mid-air. To get this one, you'll need to go near the first step and head over by the Dragon Burnt Ruins, and then a dragon's gonna spawn somewhere around here. And once you kill him, you'll get the incantation you're looking for. I'll go ahead and see if I can get him to spawn, and then I'll just show you the clip of me killing him. Supposed to spawn around here somewhere. Let's try over here. There he is. So it's about right here, near the fiery guys over there, their little camp. So I'm gonna kill him and show you the clip. And that should drop us the spell we're looking for. And a dragon heart. Well, it'll make the spell available to be purchased at the Dragon Communion Cathedral, so go there and you can get that spell now. To get the incantation Borealis Mist, you'll head to the Mountaintops of Giants and make your way to the Freezing Lake. You'll head this way, and eventually you will be blinded by a snowstorm, and then the dragon will appear for us to fight. I'll try to get him to spawn, and then I'll switch it to the kill, so you can see it dropping. It doesn't really drop from him, but it activates the ability to purchase the spell from the Dragon Communion. And then once you defeat him, he'll drop the, well, not drop the spell, but you'll be able to purchase the spell from the Dragon Communion. And he'll drop a Dragon Heart, so you can do that. If you'd like Dragon Claw, Dragon Maw, or Dragon Fire, you'll have to go to the Church of the Dragon Communion, which is right over there. And to get to that island, you'll need to come to this cave on the coast near the first step. You'll just travel right over here, and then it'll be right here on the beach by some logs. And I'll go ahead and run through. There's a boss fight in here, but it's pretty easy, so we shouldn't have to worry too much about it. I'm just going to run straight, hop down, and the boss fight's going to be inside this room. I'll look for the other one. There he is. And we'll keep going through. And instead of taking this back to the beginning, you'll keep heading through. And eventually you're going to pop out on that island we looked at earlier. Alright, we are now on that island. And if you want those 3 spells that I mentioned earlier, you'll just head inside this ruins here. And at this altar, you can spend Dragon Hearts to purchase the spells. To get Dragon Hearts, you just go out and kill dragon enemies in the world, and they will drop Dragon Hearts for you. But that's where you get those 3. If you'd like Rot Breath, Glintstone Breath, and Dragon Ice, you'll need to head to Caelid. And on the southern border, right here is the Cathedral of the Dragon Communion. Right here. And then you'll head over to this altar, and again, you'll need to spend Dragon Hearts to purchase these spells. I have extra ones from boss unlocks that I've unlocked from killing bosses. But this one here, and this one here all come by default, as well as the normal ones you get at the other church. But this is where you would get those 3. To get Ekzykes Decay, or however that name is pronounced, you'll have to head to Caelid, again near the Dragon Communion. And you'll have to slay this dragon right here. He's a rot-based dragon, so bring your rot stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and slay him. And then once we slay him, we'll unlock the mid-air version of the Rot Breath attack, and we can buy that at the Dragon Communion. I'll skip to me killing him. And then once you slay him, he will unlock the ability for you to purchase the spell over there and drop a Dragon Heart. To get Grail's Roar, you'll head to northern Caelid, and then right here on the map where I'm at, near Fort Faroth, you will find a massive dragon, and that dragon's name is Grail. And it's laying right here normally, but it's already dead in my save, so I can't show you, unfortunately. But pretend there's a massive dragon where I'm standing. All you have to do to kill it is bring a source of bleed. Any source of bleed will work as long as you can actually inflict the bleed. And then you'll come right here where this sign is, and you'll just whack away at Grail's back for however long it takes to kill him. He has a lot of health, so it might take a while, but you'll never get attacked by anything back here, so it's pretty free and safe to do. But anyway, that's how you get Grail's Roar. To get Magma Breath, the lava dragon incantation, you'll head to Seathwater Terminus. And to get here, you'll first need to come to the Seathwater River from the Erdtree Grazing Hill, and just head up through here, like so, and then cut your way over to the terminus. You'll then see a big fort. That's how you know you're going the right way. And what we're looking for is a big magma worm boss and a pool of lava. And that boss will give you the spell you're looking for. I actually already killed it on this character, so I'll just show you where it is and then show you the clip of me killing it in the drop. But just note that he is immune to fire damage, so I wouldn't recommend bringing any source of fire damage here. But this is where he would spawn. And that's how you get the lava dragon spell. If you'd like Smaragd's Glintstone Breath, you can head to Lernia of the Lakes near the Temple Quarter, right here. And then up here, you'll find Smaragd the dragon sleeping. You can kill him, and then once you kill him, that will unlock the ability to purchase Smaragd's Glintstone Breath from the Dragon Cathedral. And I'll go ahead and just skip to me killing him. And then once you kill him, that will unlock the spell you need at the Dragon Cathedral. And you can get that in Caelid or the one... Yeah, just the one in Caelid. To get Theodorix's Magma, you'll need to head over to the Consecrated Snowfield before Haligtree. And then right over here, you'll find the dragon spawn for Theodorix. And then once you slay him, he'll unlock that power for you to buy. You can pull that octopus there and have him stagger the dragon. It's a good strategy if you're having trouble. I'm going to go ahead and kill him, and then I'll clip to the part of me killing him. And then once you slay him, it'll unlock the ability to buy his mid-air Lava Breath spell. Fortisax's Lightning Spear and Death Lightning can both be gotten from a remembrance you get from killing the Lich Dragon during Fia Deathbed Companion's questline. I didn't get a ton of footage of that questline, so I don't have a guide video on how to get through that questline, but if you would like to get through it, there's a ton of guides out there I'm sure that you could use to find out how to get through the questline in order to fight this boss for the remembrance. Once you kill him, you can duplicate the remembrance to get both spells, so that's how you get those. Next up we have Dragonbolt's Blessing, and to get this one you'll just need to head to the Stormcaller Church in Altus Plateau. Right here. Basically I just went up around here and came down through here and then just went straight to the church. You can get a Sacred Tear over there for your Estus, and then over here in the corner in this chest you'll find the incantation you're looking for. Next up we have Ice Lightning Spear. You'll need to kill a boss in the Ainsel River, and to do that you can just head to the Eastern Tablelands right here and then make your way down over to here and then take this elevator. This is how you'll get into the river. And then I'm not going to show you me running all the way through the river to the boss because it's kind of far, but basically you'll fight your way through the river and then you'll come across a middle section where there's a hanging monster shooting spells at you. I'll skip to me being there and then show you the path from there. And now that you are at this monster, I'll show you where to go from here. You'll jump through here. I'll show you where you can get a grace. We'll head through here and then jump over. I'll get my torch out so you guys can see. Right over here is the grace. And then I'm gonna head this way. We'll make a right. And then down in here you'll find yourself a boss door. Just right inside this room you'll fight the Dragonkin soldier and then he will drop the Ice Lightning spell. I'll go ahead and skip to the part where I'm killing him. And then once you kill him, that should drop us the Ice Lightning Spear. There it is. Frozen Lightning Spear rather, not Ice Lightning Spear, but there it is. To get Lansax's Glaive, you'll need to head to the Altus Plateau at the Abandoned Coffin. To get here, you just need to clear the ruin-strewn precipice and ascend all the way to the top, and then kill the magma worm, and then that'll unlock the abandoned coffin area right here. And then once you are here, a massive dragon's gonna pop out of the sky and try to kill you. You'll whittle him down, and then he'll disappear, and then we'll move on to the next step. Alright, and now that he has disappeared, we're going to head over to this grace. You can get here by just going up through here. And then we're going to go to nighttime. We're going to rest up and make it nighttime. And then we're going to go all the way up here and we're going to fight him again. And then when you kill him there, that will unlock the spell for you. And now that I am at the Rampart Side Path Grace, I'm going to pass time till nightfall. And then I'm going to mount up, and I'm going to head right up to here, and then that's where we're going to battle him again. Once we defeat him there, that will unlock the spell. Then once I kill him, I'll show you the clip. And then once you kill him, that will unlock the Lansax's Glaive incantation. And there it is. And next up we have Lightning Strike. To get this, you'll need to come to the Weeping Peninsula on the southern part of the map. And then you'll take this Spirit Spring up to right here. And if you see those things jutting out from the wall, you can use that to jump down. Since my map's back, I can show you where it is now. The Teardrop Scarab's going to be right here. And the Spirit Spring was just right down there under the bridge. You just drop down from over there to head this way. And then after you jump up, you can just move this way and look for the things jutting out from the wall. They are on both sides of the cliff. Just be careful when dropping down from here. And now that we are down here, we can kill the scarab and get the spell. And there it is. To get Placidusax's Ruin, you'll have to kill Placidusax, a secret boss in the Crumbling Ferrum Azula. To get here, you'll need to kill the Fire Giant, and then you'll end up around here somewhere, and you'll just run through the temple, and then eventually you'll reach the Beside the Great Bridge Grace. And here, we'll go down the elevator. We'll go through here. I'm just going to run past everything. And then out here, there's going to be a drop down. Right here. Just slow walk off. And then you'll run all the way down there to that broken piece. And then once you're down here, you'll lie down on this empty area right here. And then you'll wake up in this boss room and you'll fight this big dragon. And then once you slay him, he'll drop his remembrance. And you can use that remembrance in the round table hold to purchase the spell you need. To get Vike's Dragonbolt, you'll head to the Mountaintops of Giant. And then at the First Church of America, you'll head this way, and then there'll be a spirit jump here you can take, and it'll take you right up to the Evergoal, where we will have to kill the boss, and the boss will drop us the spell we're looking for. So I'm going to go into the Evergoal and kill him, and then I'll show you the clip of me killing him. Then once you slay him, that'll drop the spell you're looking for. Oh, and his whole gear set. To get Barrier of Gold, you'll first need to kill Godfrey in the capital. And then once you kill him, in the Erdtree Sanctuary, you'll head this way. West. And then you'll go down an elevator over here, and then there should be a teardrop scarab somewhere we're looking for. Alright, keep an eye out for a teardrop scarab. Think I found it? Oh no. Ah. There we go. And that's how you get Barrier of Gold. I guess you could just sort of kite him down there and run up here. That's what I did. To get the Black Blade Incantation, you'll have to go to the Crumbling Faramazola. You get here by beating the Fire Giant, and then you'll get here afterwards. And then once you make your way all the way through the zone, at the very end will be Malakath the Black Blade boss fight. And then once you kill him, you can use his remembrance to get the Black Blade Incantation at the round table. And if you'd like Blessing of the Erdtree, kind of hard to miss, but in the Queen's Bedchamber right before the Margot fight, you'll see it setting right here on this massive bed. And it'll just be right here. I already picked it up on this guy. But yep, that's where it is. If you want Blessing's Boon Incantation, you'll head to the Church of Vows on the eastern side of Lernia of the Lakes, right here. And then once you get in here, there'll be a massive turtle. And you'll speak to him and you'll hit Study Incantations, and he will sell you the spell. I believe it's right here for 4,000 runes. To get Elden Stars, you'll need to head to the Great Waterfall Basin after you defeat the two massive gargoyles together, the like dual gargoyle fight. You'll get the grace here, and then just hidden back here under the waterfall is a coffin. This will lead you to the Deeproot Depths, where you will find the Elden Stars spell. Once you're in here, you'll mount up. You can grab the grace right there, and then you can head this way. And we are looking to get up on some tree branches. We're going to try to get onto that branch there. And then run up here into the cave. It's going to be dark. I can't get my torch out at the moment. Let me try to put it in my other hand so you guys can see. Alright, and then you'll just run through. I'm going to try to just avoid everything and not fight. Once you get past everything, sitting right over here is going to be the spell you're looking for. And that's how you get Elden Stars. To get the Erdtree Heal spell, you'll need to burn the Erdtree, turn the capital to ash, and then return to the Queen's Bedchamber, right here. And then once the capital is ash, and you return here, it'll be sitting right here. I already picked it up so I can't show you, but this is where it would be. To get Golden Lightning Fortification, you'll head to the Crumbling Farum Azula at the Dragon Temple Altar. This is the room where you kill the Godskin duo boss fight. Once you do that, you can head north out the door here. Drop down, be careful of the enemy. You can go left through the window there, or you can jump here if you'd like. I jump this way because it saves time. Then we're going to go up the stairs, running past this guy. Do note that you will need a stone sword key to get through the fog wall. Up ahead, right here, you would insert the stone sword key here, and then you can go up this way, but I'll need to pull the lever. And you go up the elevator. There is a grace right here you can grab. And then we're just going to keep running. All the way this way. And then down over here to our right would be a Teardrop Scarab if I didn't already kill it, which I did. But normally it would be down here, just about right here. Somewhere you'll see it. It's a golden Teardrop Scarab, and that's how you get that spell, by killing that. To get Golden Val, you'll head to the Bridge of Inequity in Mount Gelmir, and then we're just going to head straight through here, and then up in this shack is where you'll find the spell. You will get invaded right here, so I'll just kill the invader and then pick up the spell. You can see the spell over there in the shack now. I'll just go ahead and grab it. I won't show me killing the invader. And there's the spell. If you want protection of the Erdtree, you'll need to head to Altus Plateau. And then right here, on the northern area of it, on a ruins, you'll see a Teardrop Scarab. And we'll kill the Scarab, and that will drop us the spell we need. And there it is. And next up, I'm going to show you how to get Wrath of Gold. To get Wrath of Gold, you'll just head to Altus Plateau, right here. And this is the closest grace I could find to the zone, the place we need to be, but we need to go over here to Woodfolk Ruins. So we can just hop down the bridge here and head over. And then inside of a room, there will be a chest that will have our incantation we want. point, we're just going to head over 2-2. Careful of enemies as you travel through here. These are the death blighted guys, so. And then up in here somewhere, don't want to go near these guys, but there should be a hole right here. And we'll come grab this chest. If you get stuck here and don't want to lose your runes, you can just quit out and rejoin the game and they'll be gone. And you'll be able to teleport out of here. To get aspect of the Crucible Breath, you will need to complete the Volcano Manor questline and defeat the boss Rykard here. And then reload the area, and when you come back, Tanith will be here after speaking to her, and then you can exhaust her dialogue and then kill her. And if you attack her, there will be an invasion of a Crucible Knight here. And then that's how you get the breath spell. So let's go ahead and do that. So now that she's gone, you get invaded by Tanith's Crucible Knight. And then once you kill him, that was how you get the spell. Right there. To get aspect of the Crucible Horns, you will head to the Rampart Tower Grace in Stormveil Castle. Right here. And then you will head out the door. There will be some bird enemies here. You'll want to kill them or run past, whichever one you want. And then you will come over to this ledge right here and then just drop down slowly. Then you will head right. Do the same right here. Then drop down onto this. Keep dropping down. And then you'll drop down to here and this thing will break. And then you'll fall all the way down here. There's a Teardrop Scarab that drops an Ash of War right here. Storm Assault. Then there will be a Crucible Knight over here we gotta fight. And once you kill him, that is how you'll gain access to that spell. And then once he's dead, he'll drop the spell. To get yourself aspect of the Crucible Tail, you will head to Stormhill Evergoal here in Limgrave. You can easily get here just from going from the Stormhill Shack down to here. And then once you go in the Evergoal and fight the boss and kill it, that is how you'll get the spell. And then once you kill him, the spell will drop. And to get Burn O Flame, you will head to the Mountaintops of Giants. After the Lanedale Capital, you'll have to finish this area first, and then you'll gain access to the Mountaintop of Giants. Make your way through the mountaintop, and eventually you will reach the foot of the forge, where you'll fight the Fire Giant. Once you defeat him, you'll get a remembrance, and you can bring that remembrance here back to Roundtable Hold and give it to her. From the Fire Giant, you can choose from the Whip or the Burn O Flame, and if you want the Incantation, you'll take Burn O Flame. If you'd like Flame of the Fell God, you can head down to Lernia of the Lakes, Lake Shore, right here. And then up here at this Evergoal is a boss we'll have to kill to get the spell. We can just jump up over here actually. And then we're right over here. We'll enter the Evergoal, kill the boss, and that's how we'll get the spell. And then once you kill him, the spell will drop. To get Flame Cleanse Me, you'll head to the Church of Vows in Eastern Learning of the Lakes. And then you'll head down to here, where I'm at now, and there will be a Fire Monk camp. And then in here, on a corpse, we'll find the spell we're looking for. I believe it's right here. Yep, and right there on that corpse you'll find Flame Cleanse Me. If you'd like the Flame Gimme Strength incantation, you'll head to this fort right here in Caelid. Just right here. And then over here by these two fire guys, the like rolling thingies that shoot flamethrowers at you, in between them will be the spell you're looking for. I'm just going to run over and grab it and then run out. If I can, I might die. Alright, and that's how you get the spell. Next up we have Flame Protect Me, and to get this spell you'll need to go to the Giant Conquering Hero's grave down this way. And I'll show you how to get there from here. The Giant's Grave Post Grace in the mountaintops of the Giants. We'll mount up and we will head over here. I'll just follow along the cliffs. I'm going to go up one level. And then we'll drop down here, and you can see the building over there in the distance. Right there. And once you're in here, you'll head down the elevator. And once you're at the bottom, you'll grab the grace here. And then you can see that stone sword key door right there. You need to bring a stone sword key with you once you have the grace, and then you can unlock this and you'll find the spell inside of here. On this corpse right here. If you'd like the spell Whirl of Flame, you can head over to Caelid at the Caelem Ruins right here. And then right about here is going to be a Teardrop Scarab. You can hear it now. And once you kill that Teardrop Scarab, that'll give you access to the spell you're looking for. Whirl of Flame. I don't know if I can hit it from here. I cannot, so I'm going to drop down. And that will give us the spell. And to get Howl of Shabriri and Frenzied Burst, you will head to the Grand Lift of Dectus on the northern part of Learning of the Lakes. And then you're going to go straight through this path here. There's going to be a tower here that does like madness in the area, so we're going to have to sneak by carefully to not get hit by that madness proc. And then we're going to go up the tower, and one of our spells is going to be in there. That tower right there is the one that does the madness, so we need to make sure we time how we approach. Alright, I'm gonna wait here, let it die down a little bit. And I'm gonna go now. And then I'm just gonna jump over here and jump straight to the second floor. And then in this chest will be Howl of Shabriri. I'll see if I can't hit these guys from here, but there's some guys up there you'll need to kill if you want to stop this from happening in the area, so. Got one of them. There's two. I'll just go up there and do it. Alright, now that should be done in the area, and then you can grab the Grace over that way, and then I'll show you guys where to get Frenzied Burst. And to get Frenzied Burst, you'll head to the Frenzied Flame Village outskirts. This is right after the tower. You'll just head up through here, past the tower, and then you'll make your way into your village here. What we're looking for is a Teardrop Scarab. And he will be right up here to the left. There is rats ready to ambush, so be careful. And that's how you get that. To get Inescapable Frenzy, you'll need to get your way through the Subterranean Shunning Grounds, and then make your way to the Cathedral of the Forsaken, and kill Mohg the Omen Lord. And once you kill him, you'll hit something that's right here, and then this will drop down and then reveal a pathway for you to go through. There's a parkour section, and it's a really annoying, awful parkour section, so I'm just going to take a clip that I have from an old video of me doing that and show it to you. And I pick up the item at the end of the clip so you can see where it is and what jumps I do. To get the Flame of Frenzy Incantation, you're going to head to south of the Lookout Tower here down in the Weeping Peninsula. Right here. And then you're going to head this way, west. And then you'll see a bridge and you'll cross that bridge. Then once you've crossed the bridge, you're going to hop down. And then you'll see a spirit spring right here. You'll turn around, look right up there, and jump. Land right here. And then we're going to go up. And then over here, you'll see a church building right here. And inside this building, on a corpse, you will find the spell you're looking for right here to the left. And you can also get a sacred tear right back here, which will make your Estus stronger. And that's how you get that. To get Unendurable Frenzy, you'll head to the Consecrated Snowfield here in the Erdtree secret area. And then you're going to head over to this ruins right here. And then in this one, you'll find yourself a little doorway you can walk through. And I'll just run straight over. There are some invisible giants we'll try not to die to. Back in this room right here is a trick jump you'll have to do to get into the room, and it's to go right here and then up on this and then like that, and then you can go down in and the spell will be right here. If you'd like the Black Flame Ritual Incantation, you'll need a Stone Sword Key, and then you'll head to the Freezing Lake and the mountaintops of the Giants. And then you'll head right down to here where my marker is, and there will be a cave entrance with a fog door that we can open with the Stone Sword Key. Once I get there, I will show you the run-through of the dungeon. At the end, there's a boss. It's one of the Godskin nobles, and once you kill that, you can get the spell from him. Gonna grab the Grace real quick. And then just head out here. There'll be a hole in the middle of the floor in here. Try not to fall into it. Right there. If you touch that, you'll fall. Run through to this room. And there'll be a spirit calling snail and some wolves just run past. You'll see a left path, don't take it. Continue this way. Then here you can drop down and keep running. Jump to get past him, because he might body block you. And then to the right over here is the boss door. And then I'll kill the boss and show you the clip of me killing him. And then once you kill the snail, that will drop the spell you're looking for. To get Black Flame's protection, you'll need to first get your way into the hidden path to Erdtree by getting both of the secret halves of the medallion. I put a video up on that recently. You can use that video to get the halves. And then once you're in here, you'll head up to the Ordina Liturgical Town. And there's an Evergoal up there. You'll need to solve the Evergoal puzzle, and that will unlock this bridge here. And then that will teleport you to Michaela's Erdtree. And then once you've done that, you can speak to Gideon Ofnir and then say, using the secret medallions.
Ah, so the secret medallions led you to the land of the Electrify. I'd expect to find Melania there. She who fought Radagon to a standstill. Well, if the Scarlet Rot hasn't eaten her away completely. But with the Electrify as it is, I suppose Mikola must already be. Ah, my apologies. Lost myself for a moment there. The information you shared is of great value. As promised, your reward. A secret rite, known only to me. You are a true fellow. All I ask is that you remain constant.
And that's how you get Black Flame's protection. If you'd like to get the Noble Presence Incantation, you'll head to the Volcano Manor Prison Town Church. This is right after you get the key and head down the secret passage. Then once you're out here, you run through the area up to the boss over there, Godskin Noble. You can cross the bridge if you have the shortcut, but I'll show you how to get there without it. This will be shut, you just open it right here. Wait for little snake man to make his move, and then head over to this elevator. You can kill or run past this guy. I'm just gonna run past him. And then in this room will be the Godskin Noble boss fight. You can open a shortcut over there before you enter if you'd like to get back faster. And I'll just skip to me killing him. And then once you kill him, that'll drop the spell. And a weapon. If you'd like the Scouring Black Flame Incantation, you'll head to the Altus Plateau at the Windmill Village. Right here. And then we will head all the way up to the top and fight a Godskin. And then once we defeat him, he will drop the spell. Most of the enemies here are non-hostile, so you can just run by them. And then right up here we'll find the boss we're looking for, and I'll just skip to me killing him. And then once you kill him, that'll drop the spell. Scouring Black Flame, and also a weapon. To get all of the spells that I have listed on the screen here, you'll need to talk to Brother Corrin, this guy right here. You can first find him in the Round Table Hold in the beginning of the game, and he'll sell you all of the spells that don't have a note next to them. Like, say for example, Great Heal is Altus Plateau. You'll need to get to the Altus Plateau part of Corrin's questline, and then he'll sell you that spell. And same goes for the Gold Mask one. You'll need to get near Gold Mask, and then he'll sell you Discus of Light. I don't have a guide on this questline, unfortunately. I wasn't able to get great footage, but I'm sure there's plenty out there on YouTube or elsewhere. Once you get through his quest line till the end, you'll be able to buy all the spells I have listed here on screen from Brother Corrin himself for some runes. If you want the spell Law of Causality, you'll have to come to the Round Table Hold after defeating Mohg, the Lord of Blood, in the very, very, very end game zone. But once you do defeat this boss, you can come back to the Round Table Hold, speak to Gideon Ofnir, and tell him that, or about the Lord of Blood's cocoon.
Ah, I see. So Mikola was with the Lord of Blood after all. That is some fine intelligence indeed. With it, the final clue has been brought into the light. One of the last few pieces of the Round Table. I need to put everything together. As promised, allow me to impart to you the last of the secret rites, known only to me.
And that's how you get Law of Causality. To get Litany of Proper Death and Order's Blade, you'll need to progress D the Hunter of the Dead's questline, and eventually he will sell you these incantations. If you need a guide on how to do this questline, I will leave one in the description for you and put a card on screen. But you can buy these two from him for about 5,500 runes. To get Order Healing, you'll head to the Aqueduct facing cliffs underground. This is after you go through Nokron, and then you'll hop down on the Ancestral Woods from over there. And then you'll be here. And then we'll just continue on this way. We'll drop down from here. Then once you're in the aqueduct, you'll head up this way. You'll head through the door here and then make a right. And then you'll find yourself a Teardrop Scarab somewhere over here. And once you kill that Teardrop Scarab, the spell will drop from the Teardrop Scarab. I already killed it, so I can't show you it dropping, unfortunately. But this is where you would find it. If you'd like triple Rings of Light, you'll head to the Prayer Room Grace in Erdtree. This is a very, very endgame area, so you'll need to get here first, and you can do that by going up the Grand Lift of Rold's secret half into the hidden path. Then making your way up to here, solving the puzzle of this town, and then teleporting your way to here, and then you'll travel through Erdtree to hit this grace. Once you're at this grace, you can walk out the door right here, and then drop down to here. And then you'll need a stone sword key as well, so make sure you bring a stone sword key. There is a doorway right underneath of us here. And we'll kill these guys. And you use your stone sword key right here. And then inside of here you'll have a chest, and that will be where the spell is. To get the spell Pest Threads, you will need to come to Gowry and then start the Millicent questline. Work your way up to the point where you give her the Valkyrie prosthetic. And then once you give that to her, you can return to Gowry, and then he will sell the incantation to you right here. Next up we have Poison Armament, and to get Poison Armament you will head to Caelid, and right here where I'm at, near Sellia Crystal Tunnel and Town of Sorcery, you will see these green footprints running around. This is an invisible Teardrop Scarab, and once you hit it and kill it, it'll drop you the Poison Armament spell. Alright, I finally hit it, and that was Poison Armament. If you like the Poison Mist incantation, you'll head to the Weeping Peninsula, and then right here you will find yourself a Teardrop Scarab. And once you kill him, that will unlock the spell you need. there it is. And to get Scarlet Aeonia, you'll need to head all the way up to the Erdtree endgame zone. Get all the way to the last boss of this zone, Malenia, Blade of Miquella. Once you kill her, she'll drop her remembrance, and you can use that remembrance in the round table hold to purchase that spell from the vendor. If you'd like Divine Fortification, you'll just need to head down to the Weeping Peninsula at the bottom of the map. And then right here on this broken structure, you'll find the Teardrop Scarab. You can see him right there. I'm going to go up and kill him, and he's going to drop us the spell we need. And there it is. To get Lord's Divine Fortification, you'll head to the Crumbling Farum Azula and kill Malakath the Black Blade. And then once you have him dead, you'll head back to the round table hold, and at the vendor, the spell will be here for purchase, 3,500 runes. The other way you can get it is to defeat Malenia in Erdtree, all the way up here. And then once you defeat her, you can come back and talk to Gideon Ofnir, if he's still alive in your playthrough, and he'll give you the spell once you talk to him about Malenia. If you'd like the Shadow Bait spell, you'll need to come to the Avenue Balcony here in the capital of Leyndell. And then from here, we'll head to the Subterranean Shunning Grounds, and I'll just show you how to get to there. Then once you're here, there's a Grace right here you can grab. I'm just going to rest at it real quick. Then I'm going to head out to the left, and then right here at this ladder I'm going to drop down. Then I'm going to jump across. Oh, almost fell. Then I'm just going to head up this way. Jump across here, then go this way. Then up in here is going to be a ogre guy right here. And then right here on this body is the spell you're looking for, and I'm just going to go grab it and not kill this guy and then run away. And that's how you get that spell.